Hi guys, I got a free worship stadium template for you. I'm also going to go through some of the context and how the preset works and why I've taken this approach. It's taken me about 4 months to refine. Um, yeah, and right from the day I got my stadium, I wanted to create a template that would suit me going forward. I've made use of the template that already exists in the Helix Stadium. I think it's called dual amp switching or dual amp, something like that. So at this stage, all I've done is use the same the amp, just different drives, and for now, it sounds really good to me. Also, I don't want to make the sound guy's life difficult with vastly different tones. That leaves him continuously EQing if I change between different snapshots in the song, and it's going to make his life really difficult. So I generally consider the first stage to be my clean, and this next pass to be the driving stage. I've settled on a clon to drive the clean edge of breakup. As you can see, I've got the edge of breakup here, and then the screamer for your more driving sounds. So for the past 15 years, maybe more, 20 years, I've been using the Boss GT series. I started with a GT3, then a GT100, then a GT1000. I found the GT1000 to be very flexible, being able to change what the pedals do. So I ended up developing my own sort of ergonomic standard where I found that I would do less tap dancing. And this is what brings me to the current multi-effects stadium setup and the template. It's like, what's going to serve my needs? How easy can I make it? And can it meet all the tone requirements that worship guitars, the demands on the effects? One of the things I noticed that in all the videos I watched, there seemed to be nothing about activating the your ambient swells via your expression pedal. So I immediately set out on the day that my stadium arrived to try and create the most difficult or most complicated patch that was in my GT1000. If I think correctly, it was something like All Hail King Jesus or something like that. So there was just quite a bit going on as far as tonal changes in between chorus and bridges and hooks and all of those things and the solos and everything. So I immediately set out as a learning curve to try and to replicate that setup. Okay, let's go through what's happening in this preset. You'll see that I've got two volume pedals. One controls the overall volume during normal playing, and the other is specifically tied to Snapshot 8, which is your ambient swells. So when you go to Snapshot 8, the other volume pedal becomes inactive. So that allows you to give the volume swells and not interfere. So you can see currently I'm Snapshot 8, so the volume swells are active. Let's just move that around. There you go. So you can see there does seem to be a bit of a, I don't know if it's a glitch. I did report it. I don't get any feedback from line 6, or nothing positive. There seems to be something strange happening whenever you toggle snapshots. In this case, you see now that that pedal is linked to Snapshot 8. If I switch over, there it is, that pedal. If I go again, now it seems to swap them around. Sonically it works, it's just a bit weird. That is the ambient swells. We'll go through all of this in a demo a little bit later. So my edge of breakup, that's the amp settings. What I've also done when this is my drive channel, so I can swap between the clean and the drive. Um, so 3 will be my more drive. 4 is the cleaner channels. I'm sure there's a million ways that you can boost your signal while you're busy playing. Sometimes you would want to just boost it for a little bit, just for, to poke out a little bit. Not You don't want the whole set to be like that, or the whole song to be like that. And this is where I find just a momentary boost important. And this, I can't see a way around this if you are in snapshot mode. Yes, I know if you can, there's settings that you can change, but you can only say, if you momentary, to go back to a previous snapshot or the snapshot after, and it just changes the number sequence. For me, that's not good enough. I want to be able to, doesn't regardless of what snapshot I'm in, what I've got on, and that's where I think the pedalboard mode or the stomp mode is better. I have 2 volume boosts. One is momentary, one is latching. Both are linked to a delay. So if I switch this one on, that delay comes on. If I press on this, then that delay comes on. And the point there is just to fill up the space. Sometimes it's not needed, and then you can just turn the mix right down that you don't have to recreate the patch. You just like taper the parameters down that it's not noticeable. Or you want to have it like really fill up the space and stand out. It's really up to you. You'll notice I have my preset up and preset down over there. I don't see, for me, it doesn't make sense to have pedals that you on the front row that you're not going to be using regularly during the song. So I'd rather push the stuff that I'm not using. I have a looper that side, presets that side, and I would always be moving around here, maybe there, the edge breakup, but that's it. So I've tried to design this for my own ease of use. Maybe you find it helpful, maybe it annoys you. I think it's just all up to taste. Like there's no wrong layout here. Just a user tip. Um, when you make your presets, I'm finding that the showcase is pretty good to use for mix. There is. Let me just find the name. It is made for Apple, but I think there's also for Windows. These AI, they're free. You download them. They're not fantastic. The stem splitters. They're not fantastic. I don't think you would go out and play with them. But it certainly helps to set up your presets with, just see how your guitar is sitting in a mix, along with just practice, getting the muscle memory. Another useful thing is in the information button. So what I've done is I've written some notes there, so I can easily go and type in there. It's a D sharp, whatever. Or if you enter the Nashville number system, you can write there it's a 1-5-4 progression, whatever it is. And then while you're in the song mode, you can keep this right up front. This is really helpful at last minute song changes of chords that you're not so sure of. I'm sure we've all been in that position, and the screen will stay up if you change. So yeah, very helpful. Right, let's get on to the demo.